So then I took that as my second attempt to restart the video, and I still got it right. Yeah, welcome to Popgoes, or Weaselware, technically, in some sense. Uh, this will be a hopefully like a 10-minute video, just running through Popgoes basics, so I can make a theory video. Not much of a theory video. Well, actually, yeah, theory video technically, just a timeline video. And plus, I need the uploads. I'll go through nights 1 through 6, and then I'll put in a possible mode run, so I can also use the same footage for something else. I'll just be talking about just anything. Like, it's just gonna be highlights. Which, what you saw me click was basically me having the entire game done. I mean, what do you want me to say?
Don't start complaining just yet. I set a nice spot near the window for you. Even brought a fan.
It's a fan?
Anyway, the phone you have in your
There is a
hand
fan, and I actually kind of forgot there was a
used
fan.
by kids during the day for games and whatnot, but I've sorted out the security application.
So, basically, this entire first day is based on, wait, I have to make sure my, okay, yeah. Alright, so this entire first day is based off of, just introducing you to the location. Basically, the person on the phone is Jeremy Fitzgerald from the second game. I'm actually going to end this call, because there's no point in me. I'll just be explaining each night. Or at least I'll explain what I can. That's Popgoes. He just starts moving. So yeah, he'll move. And then he should be in camp 4 right now, but I think I've lost him already, which is not a good sign for the future. Okay, he's a 5. Alright, so what you want to do is anytime they just go into one of these rooms, you want to just cut it using the room shutdown. It's not very hard. I could honestly just cut night 1 off right here, so I can move to like the end of the night. I mean, past that, there's not much to learn. I mean, this is just the first night. You're just dealing with Popgoes for the first night. You're just, trying to, again, as I said, you're trying to find the room. He goes into 4. He's looking towards the 5th door, so, I mean, that's just how it is. I wasn't going to restart my save file for this, though. It was going to take way too long, and I've worked too hard for that. Like, there's just no way I was doing that. Wow. You probably heard like 2 minutes of me talking, and that's it. But I spoke for the entire time just so I could like make sure if I said anything, like I'd leave it in. In short, I was just saying that this first night's just nothing. All right, hold on, real quick, Stone. Okay. Why did I do that? Wait. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh wait, no. Technically, it'd be yeah. So this would be it. And then I go, and then I just follow this path. These you can't interact with these, sadly. There's stuff around the map you can interact with, but it's complicated. Yeah. You can't. Oh. Oh, dang it. Oh, wow. Mysterious Bloom Boy. Wow. It's almost as if there was something else I could have done there that completely eradicated that. Second night, by the way. Okay, so the figurines only pop up. Okay, it's only the ones for the nights you've done. Heat vents to stop noises. So this will be, oh my god. So if you want to hear Fritz, then you're gonna have to go to someone else, because
Right, there you go.
we won't even be hearing him that much anyway, because I'm gonna be cutting up most of the video.
Buttons on a phone. You'll have trouble finding a job that actually requires you to be on one of those. Anyway, I expect efficient use of that phone, kid. Oh, and I'll let you know now, don't start slacking off. I'm paying attention. After your first week is done, I'll be doing a review of your progress to see if you are fit to continue or not. If you do your job especially well, I might even give you a bonus. But I guess there isn't even that much for you to do. I know I haven't given you much to work with just yet, as this is just the test run. But there is something for you to do in case you get bored, I suppose. Since, well, I'm not going to treat you like those robots behind you. So we're entering the winter time. I imagine you'll be working just next week, so it's going to get pretty darn cold for you. And I'm sure you've already noticed this from yesterday. I don't know. I have given you access to the ventilation system, which means you should be able to turn on the heating grids once in a while to warm up the place. They'll stay on for about a minute probably, but that's long enough, right? Bear in mind the vents go around the perimeter of the...
Don't care, didn't ask. So... what we'll be dealing with is the Saffron sisters, who will crawl through the vents. So... oh, not that. So he's probably gonna get a piece now, thanks to me. Not unless I clutch out. So I think he's gonna go into 5. Yeah. So I would have to hit one of these vents, which they, yeah, here we go. They start moving. That would be the room 3. Are they moving yet? Those guys move slow. Okay, here we go. So this is the start of the heating. Oh, the heating mechanic. You'll be heating the vents. So you'll just come back here, heat the vents. It's not gonna stay on all the time. So you'll have to just keep reheating and heating and heating the entire night. Second night isn't too bad. Just keep heating it. You won't die. Promise. As long as you're like considerate and smart. And if you think this is hard, then you haven't gotten into the real game. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Pop goes the weed. So. Alright, great first. Actually, let me turn off the light. Alright, so welcome to the Sarah. Or no, sorry, I'm sorry, Saffron. Oh my god. Okay. I had to keep pulling up the map. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing the entire time, is just pulling up a map. Because it's just too much, and I'll flash the picture for this area. Because I don't feel like finding it, and I also don't feel like restarting going all the way up. Because these guys do not move fast. Also, I remember there used to be some pretty weird whispering. Oh, nah. No. Actually, never mind. That would have been fine. That's not the secret object. I think the secret object's in here. Yep, it's this. Yep, no. Nope. Not gonna do it. I don't really want to. I don't want to deal with that. So it's Freddy, and that would make us go to night 3. Remember the colors. Call the badger. So this night is where you'll be seeing this guy come into action. Oh, there's Popgoes, and those are the sisters, and yeah. So this night might get a little bit more intense, and so I might accidentally let him get a piece.
Start off this call by pointing out that I actually made a mistake in my
9
sorry about
seconds?
that. Not a huge mistake, but I should own up to it anyway. It's one of the only things I haven't got written down. I should actually make a note of it now, I suppose. I'm kind of
That
tired
doesn't
right
make
now. I've been doing all
sense.
these calls in one.
I hate to be disrespectful like that, but like I'm kind of commentating. But that doesn't make sense in the games world at all, because if a minute for us is an hour in game, that makes no sense. Because that means 9 seconds would be that would be like putting on faulty equipment and letting that be it. In fact, faulty equipment would be more similar to what I'm thinking of. Are they okay? I was gonna say, are they going yet? Like, God, you guys are slow. Oh, yep, that was them. So this is yeah, as I said, this is the introduction of Blake. He's the badger, in case you couldn't tell. He's a specific type of badger, I just forgot what it was. This is a 5 move, I think. It's either a 5 or a 2 move, right? I think this is a 5 move. Yeah, that's definitely a 5 move. Oh, there you go. So you press the button down here, and then you press call the badger, and then you'll look to your left, and you'll see Blake's right next to you, and then you'll try not to get scared. You'll literally try not to pee yourself when you look at the fact that there's an animatronic standing right next to you. You look so weird. They're just standing there menacingly. Which, in case you want to know why he does that, as Fritz said when I was cutting him off on the phone call, was that these computers right here are actually used for the customers to order food, which would explain why the badger comes to you. Blake, I should say, not the badger. I mean, I know their names, come on. I mean, if I'm an expert, I might as well act like one. This will be a room 1 movement. This will be a room 5 movement with these two still being here. Yep. Yep, here we go. Room 7. He always appears in room 7 to do this little screen thing. Whenever you're doing the custom night or later nights, most of the time this will probably be the reason that you get messed up. He will most likely be the reason you get messed up, and I completely understand that, because he has ended so many custom night runs for me. It is unreal. And because he also messes me up from getting the Saffron sisters to move extremely fast on later nights. It's painful. Either 2 or 5, because he's not out yet. Unless, yeah, I didn't think he had up a room yet. Oh, stop it. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty easy. That's basically that. Okay. Popgoes the weave, so. Alright. So, that would make the next minigame. I believe this would be Sarah's. Correct? Yep, correct. And Sarah's route looks more like 1, 2, 3. So, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeez. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. That's new. I never actually saw gemstone up here before. Oh yeah, that's gemstone. I don't know if I mentioned it before. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, anyway, yeah, that's gemstone. He's an important character. Actually, yeah, he is actually an important character, but you won't actually see him as a threat Okay, nope, that's the secret item. Yeah, also I'll flash the thing up. Uh, he's an important character. He's like stone, but he appears way less, so. Fourth night, woohoo. Red eyes, I'm seeing things. Oh, Crow. So this is Crow, stun the Crow. He'll look at you. Like, if I can get it.
Hello again.
Okay, well eventually when you,
Decided to
if you
take
look at
some
him for
breaks
too long,
between
he'll,
recording these
you know,
calls.
look at
Not
you.
many are left, but still, I didn't think it would be this stressful. I've just got some notes, not a script or anything. I feel like I might be talking too much about things that are obvious for you, so I'm just gonna wing this one. I think at this point you must be pretty confident with your job now, if you can even call it that. I think now might be a good time for you to know a little more about me. I have a feeling that you might be curious, am I wrong?
Here we go.
Right then. I was born in November 1968 in Texas, lived a fine life up until my teens, had no real problems with my family, but we weren't exactly rich. My father was an architect at the time, and my mother stayed home with my brother and I. Until the 80s, we lived in a flat, or I suppose it would have been called an apartment over there. It was pretty decent, I think, but honestly, I can't remember much. I had an accident in my teens, stuff I really don't want to talk about. Please don't ask. Might explain in a later call or something if there is time. Anyway, fortunately I survived the injury, believe it or not. It was all down to a very generous donor of blood. The whole thing was pretty strange and vague for us, and all I know was a small team of people, or maybe it was one person, was willing to give tons of blood to the hospital, and after an entire encyclopedia of signed papers, the transfusion was allowed on behalf of the procedure being an experiment. I was close to death, bear in mind. I lost most of my memory from before the incident, and the whole event caused a huge stir in the media. I was 18, and with the state I was in, paparazzi wasn't the best treatment. You know? So I sorted out something with my parents, and we moved here to England. So, hopefully on top of being a security guard, you can be a friend too. I wanted to get some of these stories off my chest for a while. I don't have many people to share them with. And my daughter's kind of busy most of the time. Just someone for me to talk to. And of course, listen to, so go ahead. What do you want to talk about? Ah, nice. I like answering this question. Although my daughter's the only one who actually asked, or has even been given the opportunity to. I'll let you in on a secret. Not a big one, but I think it might be interesting to an outsider. The characters that you see around here weren't originally going to be for a pizzeria. Crazy, right? They're colourful cartoon animals with pink guitars, yellow eyes. Well, it's true. They originally had a totally different purpose. I get nightmares pretty easily. Stupid stuff, like going to the zoo or standing on a tall building. I'll go to sleep that night and wake up in a cold sweat from a nightmare about a creepy porcelain doll. It's ridiculous. Anyway, not a lot of medication can help with that kind of thing, so for a few months I tried a psychic route, like mystic, almost religious kind of solution. It was recommended by a friend I've spoken to online, and it worked, but only once. The idea was that if I designed and created a scarecrow kind of ornament that was entirely designed to fight what I was having nightmares of, then it would appear in those nightmares and destroy, in a sense, the fear from its core. So, for example, if I had a nightmare of falling from a great height, then making a model of a trampoline in the real world might help get rid of that fear in the nightmare world. Do you understand? Anyway, I ended up making a load of these scarecrow designs with only one of them actually working. At that time, I heard about this auction thing going on in America. I travelled over there, ended up buying some things, one of which was a hat that used to belong to a famous pizzeria character, which caused a bit of controversy in the area. I bought the remains of an old busted robot, based the gang around it, and a box filled with the parts. I have them here in the attic. Anyways, from there I thought to myself, what if I started my own pizzeria and changed the remaining scarecrows into cartoon animatronics? And well, I did. Of course, since they're garden animals and not actually designed to fight my fears, they never really helped get rid of my remaining nightmares. So I still have them. The old scarecrow designs were scrapped. Can't remember what I did with them. Quite a backstory, huh? Hope it was interesting. See you tomorrow.
Okay, I made sure to just stay quiet for them because I thought that line of dialogue was kind of interesting. Yeah, I stayed quiet for that. I mean, I've skipped every other one, but I thought I'd keep that one because I was actually kind of interested in that. Because I knew that I know most of the nights, if not all the nights, have some sort of multiple choice question. Okay, yep. Popgoes. Alright, yep. So, alright, that makes time. Okay. So now next up would be Stone. Nope, Badger. Stone's the last one, actually. No, he's not. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. 1. So this would be 1, 2, 3, and I think I go. Yeah. Oh. I go to the right. Yeah, that's Mangle. Mangle's hook, which in this game, actually, okay, yeah, never mind. It's still Withered Mangle. Because in this game, they give Mangle a full body. But we probably won't ever see it, so yeah. We probably won't see it though, because it's an Easter egg. But I'll probably show those off. Oh, I'll throw up the picture that I was referring to, like, you know, for each minigame. Stop the black rabbit. Alright, welcome to night 5. The panic night.
Nice work, kid. Only a few days left of your shift. Maybe if you're super good, I'll let you mess around in my office, try out some of Weaselware's features. Though it's not that exciting, you might be able to control the gang, see what they can do. I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. I'm wondering, since I can't remember how much I've taught you up to this point, do you know about Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? I think these calls might be getting to my head, but I don't know. I've been thinking of that place a lot more than usual for the past hour or so. Not in a disturbing or scary sense, just... I'm not sure, it's like some pieces are being put together. Freddy Fazbear, you know they used to say those characters were haunted? There were some murders related to the location back in the 80s.
Hey, real FNAF lore.
In the animatronic suits. Really sad. I was a fan of that franchise, named my kid after one of the characters there. Not because I was a
Bonnie.
fan, really, but because... Well, because I wanted to love
His daughter's name is Bonnie.
after, you know, it doesn't matter. I was a fan of the restaurant, and it hurt to see it fall so morbidly, that's all. I wonder sometimes if there was some kind of moral reasoning behind whoever killed those kids. I have my own suspicions as to hundreds of other people, you know? You should see what these people put online. There's a popular theory going around that the guy who did it had purple skin. Totally purple skin and purple clothes. Sounds like a demon or something, right? Something paranormal. I don't know. But around that time was when I got help from someone in the hospital. We, don't know where the blood came from. It's all... What if he... What if it was him? Oh god, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's times like these when the nightmares sometimes visit me during the day. Ask me a question then. It might calm me down. Oh, right. I forgot to talk about one of the most important things that keeps this place running. So, Weaselware is an operating system, again created by myself. It's a very simple, very nifty system. It links almost all of the machines in this place. If you have access to it, you can control almost every function of other things wirelessly. Cameras, vents, printers, even Popgoes himself. It's a reprogrammed version of something else I used to work on. Originally, I used it to track investigations of DNA around the world. I made it to find one person in particular, and I mean, it worked. Anyway, that turned out to be illegal, which I understand, but thankfully I wasn't sent to prison, they just told me to stop using it. So yeah, I was changed to run a pizzeria instead. And of course, in its current state, there are some locked features. I can't let a kid mess around with one of the characters. I'm the only one who gets full access. But again, if you show substantial effort, maybe I'll give you some more freedom to mess around with your phone. Maybe yourself some figurines? Well, we'll see about that later. Good night, kid.
Finally, he's done. Okay, so I was gonna talk about what he just said there. He was like, maybe it was, you couldn't, what if it was him? Because he was like, the day that I had my surgery, you know, I just mysteriously got this blood. What if it was him? He's referring to his brother. Oh god, that completely messed me up. That just completely messed me up. I've never seen that before. That, oh my god, he just busted my run, really? Okay, whatever. Oh, that's gemstone, by the way. Okay, so anyway, he was talking about him saying something in relation to how he just randomly got blood the same day that he needed the blood transfusion because he was about on the edge of dying, and he was like, what if it was him? And he thought about it, he was like, nah, it couldn't be him. And I want to note that the person's name that he's referring to is actually Simon, his brother, who grew up with a skin disease that turned his skin purple. And so he was like, when he was like, people were saying that the guy had purple skin and purple clothes, he was like, oh, that you know, like that's why he started to think it was Simon, but he doesn't want to believe it's Simon. And we'll get into more who, like, the two different Simons in this story, in this story, yes, but also in this game, because you will meet Simon if you get the canon ending. You'll meet Simon. I'm just gonna go out and go flat out and say that this game, this is not a spoiler free run, okay? Nothing about this is spoiler free, so. And here we go. Pop goes the weasel. Alright. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Pop goes his routes. That's not his route. That's just a picture. You go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, count 4. 1, 2. That scared me again. 3, 4. That gemstone is actually kind of unsettling here, because there's actually a chance you'll never actually see him in your run, and I don't think I ever saw him in my main run, so that like caught me off guard completely. So yeah, as I was saying, well, I think I was explaining lore, but again, I'll just like leave explaining like lore to another video completely. In fact, I might not even hop into the custom night until, yeah, I'll probably leave custom night for the next video. So then I'll put it like a commentary over it. So I'll be quiet real quick. And that's it. You don't get anything past that. You don't get anything past that message. These are pre-recorded messages. These are pre-recorded messages. I'm gonna go front out and say that this night confirms that Simon, Purple Guy, is Jeremy's brother, and he killed kids, used their blood for his blood transfusion, or I think that's what it's called in medical terms, and that is basically now he's acting weird because this was his experiment. He was experimenting with children's blood on his brother, and now he's starting. I feel like now he knows for sure that his brother is the murderer, the man behind the slaughter, as someone said. And yeah, that's basically what this confirms. But this is only really scratching off a tad bit of the surface. That's basically, oh my god, that's basically what this has been leading up to. It's just telling us, hey, Jeremy and what if Jeremy and the purple guy were related? Why would this would give a motive for him killing kids, you know? That's basically really all I have to say about that. I'm actually probably gonna leave this game playing for 6th night, since this will be my last. This will be the last night, so I'll try to commentate. I might be extremely honestly, I might be really pretty quiet. I probably could throw in some music right now, let that be it, but
you'll walk again, you soon will see. I cannot hide from my mistakes. You're gone and I've got myself to blame. I know the truth. Your twisted, sickened plans had brought me back straight to you. Make me a hypocrite, I wish your actions never went through. How could I fathom that my own demise was caused by you? I cannot hide from my mistakes. You deliberately, I set you up, played with your strings. There's nothing left for him to bring to you. I do it all again for her, put her back together, anything so I could get to see.
I know you didn't mean it, your fears got to your head. But now it's all over, and now your daughter's dead.
Pop goes the weasel. And yeah, that's the end of the main story. Not of the gun ending, but this is finding you need to find the truth now, which would be if you know, if you found the truth that got you to the good ending, or the canon ending. But the canon ending is story related, so we'll get into that next time. Anyway, next time we'll get into custom night, and we'll take on some of these challenges. And I'll be, these are the phone wallpapers, so I'll be using some of these while I do it. We'll only be doing impossible. We won't be doing any of the other ones. I would click this, but no, there's nothing past this. There's extras, and I will go through these because these are actually, I'll just put it on the one video. So that is all I have, and the outro that I do not have.